Hello and welcome back again. As you can see from the last video, I've made quite a bit of progress. Done a load of track laying, new platforms. Those of you that watched my previous video know that what I had before, I had an embankment running all the way along here. It went over to a tan scene over in the corner that butted up to this part here, this elevated section. I wasn't happy with it. It wasn't right, and it just really restricted things with modelling as well. Didn't know where to go with it. So what I've done this. I've modelled this off of Upminster train station. And what I've been doing as I go to work for the weekend, I've been taking photographs and working from the photographs right down to where this platform cuts in here on platform, what is it, platform 4 cuts in here. Also the point work, I wanted it exactly the same as how it is at Upminster station, and it's actually got this. It's a point that goes on. It's a left-handed point, and the real thing actually looks like this. It's a left-handed point, and then you've got a tiny bit of track, and then there's a buffer stop there. So like I said, I'm modelling Upminster station with this, so I want it looking exactly the same. Over on this line here, platform 5, it runs along. It's not fixed down yet, but I've got an Electra Frog Pico medium right turnout, and then that's going to come over and join up with this Y point here. Even though it's joined up there, none of this is going to stay. This is from the old layout where it goes up on the incline and it goes all the way around into the station. But it's not staying like that. We're going to have a line on the outside. This line can cut in. It also cuts into that line onto the third line as well, and I want it so that every single track can meet up at some point on the layout. I don't know if you'd agree with me, but I think it looks much better, and the playability, if that's a nice word to use for it, is just so much better than it was before. I mean, now we've even got platform 6 over there, the Upminster to Romford line, as wherever that's going to go off to. But you can see that a lot of work's been done since the last one. I actually went for it, like in the title. I actually did it, went for it, and I tore it away. Now over here, this was actually, I did have an Electra Frog medium point for this on the left turnout, but these points are so, I mean, they're so delicate. I mean, I went to touch it and measure it up, and that was it. All the blades fell off and the springs popped out. So anyway, I put this one here. This is like an Insel Frog, like an Hornby type one, just for now, until I can get myself another one ordered. And that comes along. That's actually platform 1A. So what we've got platform 1A, platform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and platform 6. I'm actually really excited about. I'm actually looking forward to running some trains for it, and having a little go with the points. I've got some point motors. I've got a load of electrics as well that I'm planning on fitting. But I don't know if you'd agree with me, but this is going to look so much better than what I had before with this moody embankment thing. It's my first attempt to it. That ain't staying there either. And then over here we had the tan scene going over into the corner. Now this point here, instead of wasting a point, this point is never ever going to run straight. It's never going to be a closed point or open point, whatever way it is, because nothing's going to fit down here. I mean, you can't fit nothing down there. So what I did do is I've modified this point to stay constantly in that position, and I put a bit of solder on it as well. And you probably can't see it, but there you go. It's right. Where are we? In here. In here, there's a bit of solder in here. So it's constantly got that feed going to it. And also so at the point ain't gonna flap about and accidentally run into the buffer stop. So I've modified that point. Like I was saying, I bought a few bits. So yeah, I'm gonna have a go at wiring up some points. Something I've never done before. Well, I've been into this for about a year now, sort of bit of trial and error, learning from my mistakes and stuff. But I really fancy having a go at doing these Electra Frog pad motor point thingies. So I bought all the gear for it. Got mounting switches, got the accessory switch as well, Pico wiring kit. So yeah, really looking forward to doing all this. Guys, I had to go at something a little bit different. Blue sky, and I did try to paint clouds, but you could probably see where I've been scrubbing them out and painting over them, and I tried it again and again, but I couldn't seem to paint clouds that didn't look like something off a play school or a rainbow. I don't know what it is. I even copied a back scene. Even copied one of the back scenes off of this. Tried to replicate it, but it just didn't work right. It didn't matter how many times I tried it, I could not do it. Anyway, it's blue at the moment. Doesn't look too bad actually, but I opted for this. I've got the blue sky one from ID Back Scenes. Hopefully I could put it on without all blistering and bubbling up and whatnot. I don't know if an airdryer is going to help or what, but it's the premium quality one, which means it's self-adhesive as well. So, but we'll give it a go. We'll stick some of that gear on there, see what that looks like. But it does actually look alright blue, that pale blue. Not bad at all. With the station as well, this is new to me as well, these Pico concrete, what are they? Concrete platforms, if you like, concrete platform sides. Stuck some on, weathered them up as well. Now what I've been aiming to do with this layout is with these huge, great big, massive, long platforms. These platforms, by the way, stand in at 8 foot. Each of these two platforms here comes in at 8 foot long, so you can appreciate the actual scale of it. Absolutely huge. Now, what I've been doing is I've been I've stuck this on, I've clipped all the back parts off of it, and I've glued it all up direct onto a bit of 18mm MDF, and then on the end of it, this is just a bit of a plastic card. Can't remember the thickness of it. What is it, about a mil or something? Anyway, it's a bit of plastic card just to make the ramps at the end. But what I don't want to do is I don't want any joins in the platform whatsoever. On every one of the platforms, that is, as well. Now, I made a bit of a mistake here as well. This one was actually primed. I primed the wood before I painted it. Don't ask me why I got overexcited. I just started painting this one. And you can see that the MDF is still shining through. It's grinning through. It's the same with the others as well. But I reckon a couple of coats of it should sort it out. The paint I use, by the way, is Vallejo German Grey. Now, I've seen quite a few platforms that are actually bright grey. They're bright, really bright grey. But when I looked at the pictures that I've got of Upminster Station, they're not actually bright grey. They're this darker grey. So I've had the tedious job of cutting the backs off of this, and then taking what the bloody hell's thing called, the Dremel. That's it. Taking the Dremel and sanding it all off so they sit flush like this. over here I painted the white edges. I painted the white edges before I actually fixed it. Painted it and weathered it, and then it just simply glued across the side like that, and I had a perfect edge line like you see there. So that's the plan to do the rest of these. The only problem is, as you can see, I've stuck packs inside packs, and I've still got to Dremel all these off, so I've got the laborious job of going through and cleaning all these up and getting them all sort of glued on the edges. So that's something I'm going to really look forward to, and but it's not going to be a long video. I just wanted to update you. I don't know why this platform cuts in like that, but the one at Upminster does. Like I said, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to model this off of Upminster Station. But the platforms, nice long platforms. Like I said, they're 8 foot long, these platforms. So you fit a full rake HST in there easily. Well, I don't know about easily, but you'll fit one in there, and that's the end of it, really. So, yeah. So there you go. Almost forgot to mention before I go, like I said, this is actually a quick video. I say it every time, but it is. This stuff, this is laminate floor underlay. Now it's made out of foam. It's like a foam underlay, and what I've done, I've used that for all the new track that I've been laying. And what I've been doing as well is I've been using at copy decks. Using copy decks, seen so many people using it. It's like a nylon, it dries like a rubbery glue, which means you don't get no vibration through it. And yes, that's what I've gone for this time anyway. Once it's ballasted up as well, it should look quite nice. And I'll ballast it using the copy decks 50, I think it's 50 or 1 in 3, something like that. I'd have to look it back up. I saw a video on YouTube of someone doing it that way, stop all the vibration going through the boards. But anyway, like I said, it's a really quick update. I'm going to get these platform edges on so they look like that. I actually think that come out quite nice, actually. I'm really pleased with the way that come out, that platform. And also, along here, I've got this is a little marker, but there's it's like a shelter that starts here, and it runs, sorry about my hand, runs right away across the platform of a little waiting area. Hopefully all that'll be in place as well by the time I do the next video. Something that is really cool are these dapole or dapole, whatever you want to call it, catenaries. Now they actually go on the actual platform, and they only run on this, on platform 6, the Upminster to Romford line. But I think once we get a few of them on there as well, plus the waiting room, and get the station, you know, the plastic brick card buildings put on there, I think it's going to look really good. Right, well that's it from me. I'll be back again when I do more work on the station. I'm going to be breaking up for Christmas this weekend as well, so hopefully I'm going to have a couple of weeks from now to the new year to get quite a bit of work done. I've got the catenaries, I've got point motors to fit, I've got the platform edges to do, the Pico grey ones to paint and weather up as well. Also I want to get started on the shelter on platform 6 as well. So quite a bit to do. Hopefully by next update I'll have quite a bit more to show you. Take care, yous lot, and stay safe, and have a nice Christmas. All the best. Bye.